pull or let them pull ahead, and then you can see them kind of go around the curve up ahead, and then you
Oh,
could go.
yes. I do appreciate the job here. I'm a little excited and nervous.
Oh, it's no worries, and I'm sure you will
Mr.
figure out how
Bybee,
to
Lucy
pull
was
the whistle
wondering if she
cords
can
correctly.
continue running.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
they're
I'll
both
let her
good.
know.
They're both good all by themselves. They both did the training trip.
Alright, well, it was a pleasure hiring you, Eustace.
Thank you for entrusting me with the tram system. I hope to make a good impression on you.
Why, you've already made a good impression, sir. Let me go tell Lucy she's free to run.
Okay.
I'm going down to Mr. Westwood's.
I'll help keep Eustace on the tracks.
Thank you very much, Hermione.
Oh, you're welcome. Nice to see you, Percy.
You too, ma'am.
Well, Eustace, if you come right over to these doors, you can knock on them real hard, and you'll see how it knock. And then you'll be able to get the tram out of our depot.
Okay. Safety first. Making sure that the tram's moving. So.
Oh.
Okay. So watch your step. Welcome aboard.
And I'm sure you'll be able to pull our whistles soon enough. It's not too worrisome for now.
Oh yeah, so I'll give Lucy a chance to get up the hill.
Yep, I would say just give it a few more moments. You kind of want to keep, I'd say, about 2 stops between you and her. If that's a good enough reference. You'll start. It's kind of hard at first, but as you learn where the stops are a little better, it comes second nature. We've had as many as 4 trams operate at the same time.
Oh,
But
wow.
I think three's the healthy number, I think.
So you also operate the railroad system as well?
I do not. I used to, my old company that I ran did, I was the board director for a few months for them. If you ever heard of Wilford Industries.
Oh, no, I haven't heard.
Yeah, we decided that there was just too much internal turmoil to continue operations in Monroe. We still have companies elsewhere, but
Internal troubles. Oh, that happens.
yeah, my board members didn't want to listen to me.
I thought that was the purpose of a board, was to listen.
Yeah, I mean, the train's a lot harder to operate. I mean, for a long time, Percy was the first supervisor of this company, and we've only been in operation about a month now. We've had some struggle, but I'm glad to see new faces.
Oh, yes. Well, we're glad the tram is operational. Eustace, how wonderful.
It's wonderful. It's delightful.
There's Daxton. Daxton, get on the tram.
And if you ever stop here and you have passengers, I like to mention that this is the Fontana Theater stop. They are actual stop names, and eventually I'm going to sell the rights to local businesses to have the stops renamed. But don't worry too much about announcing stops for now. I don't want to confuse people. But I like to mention that it's the Fontana Theater. I'm good friends with the owner there.
Fontana Theater?
Yes, the movie theater.
What do they show there? Do they do the little shadow shows there?
They have moving pictures.
Oh.
Silent shows and such.
Interesting. Have to try that sometime.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully we'll have eventually when I'm waiting for quotes to come back from railroad construction companies, but we're gonna be able to use our other tracks, and when we do, we'll have my plan is to have one tram take the loop we're on now, and the other will go left here, go around half square, and go straight, and then turn over to come near the doctor's office in the church over there, and then rejoin right here.
Oh, that's delightful.
You have any questions or anything? Because I'll probably step off soon enough.
It seems alright.
Yeah, it seems
It's
okay.
pretty straightforward. I'll just reiterate, paydays generally will be Saturdays or Sundays. Just depends on when I'm able to meet up with you when I get my payroll in from the city. If anyone ever asks you what SDTR stands for, it's the Saint Denis Traction Railway.
Saint Denis Traction Railway. Alright.
And then last little thing for you, Eustace, I've said it a couple times, but our jingle, I always like to say it when people ask, oh, how much is it? You tell them it's, well, it's free. It's not a scam, ride the tram.
It's not a scam. Ride the tram.
Oh, yeah. Another little thing, people will sometimes want to tip you. That's all your money. You don't gotta, there's no contributions or anything. You keep everything you earn.
Oh, that's delightful.
If you want to add extra income, you're fine to sell, like, if you know anyone that makes cigarettes or anything, feel free to sell some cigarettes or little pieces of candy or something. I'm looking to possibly get my own, or get our own cigarettes to be able to sell. Just have a commission. You're doing good though. This is a good pace with 2 people. I'm gonna hop off at this next stop and try to cut through the city and catch Lucy and see if she's all good, and then
Okay.
just remember when you're done, clock out. You can probably do it a similar way of that was expressed to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bybee. You've been a wonderful help.
Oh, it's no worries. I just
thank you.
wanna. Everyone kind of laughs at me when I say that we're a non-profit business, but we're just here to help provide public transportation to citizens of Saint Denis. I would feel bad profiting off of anything from here.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't think, because I think the big train only charges $1 for their tickets, so at most I would only charge maybe a quarter.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
It's a little easier just to keep it free.
It is. Well, it makes it easier, too, not to be robbed if you don't have a lot of money for change and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking. Eventually, we're gonna have a storage facility in the Victoria Street station, just so that y'all can put all the employees can put their own personal items in there without having to run the bank.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Eustace. I don't know if we stop or not.
Do we stop or keep going?
What happens in a
keep going.
shootout?
I didn't hear you. What? Do we stop or keep going?
Oh, you can just keep going.
Excuse me. Sorry. How much is it for a little ride on this tram here?
Go ahead, Eustace.
The tram is free. There's no scam. Welcome aboard. Watch your step, please. Watch that first step.
That was close. It's called It's Free. It's not a scam.
It's free.
To
It's not a
ride the
scam.
tram.
The first 2 seats, if you can't, you can interact with the remaining seats.
Just be sure to interact with those seats. It makes it a little easier.
Almost there, Eustace. It's not a.
It's not a
free.
scam.
It's not a scam. Ride the tram.
It's not a scam. Ride the tram. It's free.
Close.
I'll get it. I'm so
You'll get
nervous. I'm so nervous.
It's all right. You can go whenever you're ready.
Okay, I was just waiting, making sure that passengers can interact with the seats, so they can don't feel like they.
With the Saints.
Just think about interact.
Like a Like if you were to slash yourself forward
Just
into that seat.
just don't hit your head on the back of the seat there.
Hello, hello.
Watch your step. Welcome aboard. The tram is free.
How do?
Definitely not a scam.
I'm doing fine, miss. How are you doing?
It's free. It's not a scam.
Mark, you're gonna find a
Ride
piece
the
of
tram.
paper into your pocket.
Okay, the tram is
Make
now
sure
in
you read
motion.
Welcome aboard. Anyone else?
Oh, there's 2 trams? Have a good one. Come to the Raging Cajun if you're hungry.
Oh, Raging Cajun is open today.
Bye bye.
Bye, Mr. Rondon. Have fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, you take care, Eustace. I'm gonna step off and try to catch
This
Lucy.
one's going a lot slower.
All right.
That might be another generation driving that one.
The curves are the scariest part.
So how do you find people today?
Hello, we're doing fine. We've been riding the tram today. It's an exciting thing. The electricity stays on the outside of the tram.
I sure do hope so.
In case you're worried, I was worried.
How fast this thing go?
It doesn't go very fast. I think it's to protect the pedestrians.
I guess, fair enough.
We don't want anyone under the tram.
So what are your names? Don't mind me asking. We may as well make a little conversation out of this journey, I suppose.
Oh, my name's Elvini. It's nice to meet you.
And
Lovely
your
to meet
conductor is Eustace Dustinbagg. Welcome aboard.
And I am Arno.
Alright. Are you a tram driver? Are you the only tram driver in the city?
No. There's Lucy, who's just started today as well. She's operating tram number 2. General store. Anybody for the general store?
Oh, we're alright.
Different
Good, there
trams
is a
come.
train now.
Different trams come out at different times. And there's at least 3 conductors at the moment. We're
Right.
doing a little bit of training today. Learning how to navigate the streets without running over any horses.
More like tramming.
There's so many horses.
So, do you all live in the city then, tram driver? And, I forgot, sorry, I'm really bad with names, ma'am. What was your
Mine?
name again?
My name is Elvini. It has a vine in it because I'm so tall. Somehow my parents knew.
Right. And tram driver?
Mm-hmm. I just arrived last week.
Oh, right. And now you're finding the city. Is it alright for you?
It's not bad. I'm just getting used to some work for a change.
Yeah, well, by the shots that just went off, it seems quite dangerous around here.
It can be. We heard a lot of gunshots earlier. You just never know. We heard that there's a little saying with the gunshots. 1 is for fun. 2, you better run. And 3, you're done. We don't.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know how it goes for sure, but that sounds right.
I mean, you should go up to 6, like in the barrel. So more in the gun, usually. 4.
Anybody for the arts district or the ice cream shop?
There's also a lantern theater here. It's the Fontana Theater, but I don't know if it's open right now. We heard that there's a new ice cream store in town. We just passed it.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
Ooh, we
Ooh,
haven't
what's your
tried
favorite
it.
flavor?
Yeah, do you have a favorite? The mint chocolate chip is nice, but if they make the little chocolate chips too big, they freeze and they hurt your teeth when you're old. The older you get, the worse the little chips are. I've told them before, make them tiny.
I mean, you just have to let them melt a little bit, you know. You don't have to be too much in a hurry, but you know, I know it's hard. I know, but
The financial district and the eatery district.
We're at the goose booth right now. The goose booth is here just on my left. There is a goose nesting in there. It has an entire nest filled with eggs that are gonna hatch soon. Gonna have a town filled with geese soon. That should get exciting.
Sorry to interrupt your little conversation, but what happened to that saloon right over there?
We're not sure. We asked ourselves. They said that there was some sort of vandalism inside, and we heard well, we've heard a lot of stuff about it, but it was vandalized. I'm not sure if it was burned on the inside or not. They're redoing it. They just have to do some repairs to it.
Right, is it fancy in there, or?
It is fancy in
well,
there.
it used to be. Like,
Oh, that's true. There's not a lot of electricity in there, which pleases me. There's a lot of lantern light, so it's not too harsh on your eyes if you're worried about it at all.
Right.
Sometimes I wear a hat so I can pull the brim down near my eyes. So when the lantern lights are too bright and they're filled with electric lights, I can shield my eyes from them so they don't burn. I'm afraid it's... yeah. Did you know in this park on my left there's a chair that's filled with electricity? It worries me.
I mean, that's just for criminals. That's all right.
Yeah, they said it's used for getting rid of people.
I mean, what's wrong with a good old hanging, you know? Or
I don't
even
know.
better, a guillotine. That's some spectacle.
I don't see one over there. I'm not one for public displays.
I mean, you know, well, I have to have some fun sometime. It's best that, you know, to enjoy the violence and to do it.
That's right.
I was just wondering.
I might still just call because there is a stop right here on the other side of the street, I believe. Yeah, right here. It's a
Oh,
little
okay.
closer.
Did you know there's little blue signs with stop on them? And that's how the tram knows where to stop, and you can wait there if you ever want to take the tram.
That we hope to do in the future.
Right.
Let me know.
I didn't even realize. If you
You
look
know what?
outside the
I
tram,
actually
you
would
might
like
be able to see little blue
I
signs
talked
hanging.
about it. It'd be something that would take a little bit of planning, but we talked about doing like a
When there's some stop sign, yeah.
Yeah.
In blue, yeah, you're right.
Just being cautious.
I was just wondering, since I suppose you're from the city, is there anyone we should in particular look out for if we live here ourselves? You know, like dangerous folk.
Not that I'm aware of, but we've not been in town for very long.
Right.
Eustace, the conductor of this tram, is my husband.
How do you do?
Ah,
The
that's why
Raging
you are staying
Cajun.
under the
Anybody for the
console.
Raging Cajun?
There's the
I'm
little
gonna-
blue sign on the right side of the tram, just
I'm
outside
gonna
the little
get down
door.
here. You have yourself a good day, everyone, eh?
All right, you as well.
Watch your step.
Let's
Thank
see
you
if
for riding.
anyone's-
Are we getting off as well?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we've made a full circle.
Alright, my legs seem to be a
You
bit
want to
like
you wanna
jelly.
stomp your boot in the shape of a Z there, and then you're gonna see that you can just kind of stop sitting if you want to.
Right, yeah, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Thank you
It's
for
lovely.
Watch your
Yeah,
step.
lovely
Thank
to
you,
meet you.
guys.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to
Have a
meet
good
you.
one.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Can we do a little toot toot when we take off? Or I heard a lot of toots earlier today.
Was that the toot?
I didn't hear it. We just took off with no tooting. Just be cautious if you need a lunch or anything. I don't want you feeling lightheaded on board the tram, Eustace.
I'm okay, but I probably need to take a 2-minute break.
Alright, I'm not sure how that works. There's another tram on the tracks. Maybe when we get back to the station, you can practice putting the tram away and taking it out again. We're almost there if you need a little break.
Okay.
There's no one on board right now. I don't think. You never know if they're gonna climb on the top up there. You're not gonna know if they're there.
No, I hope not.
Could be disruptive to their day.
Could be.
We always stop at the station even though there's not a stop sign.
General Store District.
And then a little toot toot before you take off, maybe.
I still need to figure out how to pull that horn. I can do the bell.
Try holding the horn for just a second. Does that help?
Do you hear anything?
I don't. Maybe someone else does. What about the little ringing? Can you ring a little bell? I heard a bell. I heard a toot toot.
Howdy do, sir. There's no tram behind me, is there?
No. No, I think we're fine, Eustace. There's no one on board. I'll go ahead and exit.
This tram is now out of service. Out of service. Everybody please exit.
That was a great adventure, Eustace. I'll let you take your break, I guess.
Well, let's go over to the ice cream shop and set a spell, and I can...
Sure. I'm excited about an ice cream shop here in town. That's very interesting. Oh, this must be it right here. Ice cream parlor. Is that you, Miss? Is that you? Mr. Daxton, I saw you on the edge of the street as we went by on the tram earlier. I said, there's Mr. Daxton right there, and I yelled, get on the tram. But I don't think you could hear me.
I didn't hear you, but also I can't quite leave too far. I'm working right now.
We heard the store was open today, and we came by to see what you had available.
Yeah, so we got 3 items. We got Neapolitan ice cream with a cherry on top. And we also got the Black Forest cup, which is like a waffle cup with some... what kind of ice cream? I gotta look at my notes. I need to get better at sales pitch. What's like here? So yeah, the Black Forest cup is gonna be milk chocolate ice cream with cherry sauce in a waffle cup, and then we got the cream between cookie. So this one's really cute.
What?
So it's 2 cookies with some vanilla ice cream between, and the reason why we have this item is because Miss Dot's the owner of the parlor. She owns the ice cream creamery, and then her wife owns the bakery. So they use two of their items together to make this item, the cream between.
Oh my goodness. What
Yeah.
a partnership.
Yeah, so her and her wife like both sell it at both their places. It's like a shared item between their bakery and the ice cream creamery.
That's lovely.
Where is the bakery? We haven't heard of it.
It's out in Rhodes. It's the one out in Rhodes. So it's the next town over, but yeah, no, I know Miss Dot likes to sell ice cream over at Rhodes, and then sometimes they'll both be selling over here. It's so cute, y'all.
Oh, I love this idea. This is all exciting.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What kind of cookies though are the ice cream between?
They're kind of like just regular chocolate chip, from what I understand.
They're not the big chocolate chips. They're the little tiny chips. I don't like the frozen big chips. They hurt the teeth when you get older.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It gets in your dentures.
Yeah, it can.
Right.
You have to chop them small.
I wonder if we can even do without the chips. I'll make a note on there. No, we can do it. Or
no, just
mini
just
chips.
make sure. I like the chips. Just yeah, they're tiny, and then you make sure to tell people they're small chips so they won't hurt your teeth. Just so you know.
We can do that.
Yeah, some people may not be buying them because they're like, oh, those are those big chocolate chips, and they're gonna hurt. Especially the older people.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be very considerate for them. Would you like to go inside? I got the keys.
I want to go
I
inside.
want to go inside. Yes, I would love it.
Let me prepare you mentally, though. No, no one likes it. No one likes how it looks in there. None of the workers.
What in the world?
Don't worry, they're trying to get it remodeled.
We're not gonna like it, Eustace.
Well, you might like it, but it's just not fitting for an ice cream place, you know? See, it's very fancy and white.
It's not bad. It smells like
a
ice cream.
Chandelier. I can like always scrape my head on the little dangly bits.
That's a little low. I'm a tall person, so I understand your concern.
Yeah, but no, it's cute in here, and like I love the decoration and whatnot. It's just
Can
not.
you look at me? Oh my! Let me look into your eyes, Dexter. Can you step a little bit closer?
Not really. This counter's
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Did you know that your eyes look like some sort of demon in here? It's kind of nice.
Yeah, the lighting in here is pretty interesting.
Yeah, you need some candles or something. The electric lights just doesn't do good.
A demon that sells iced cream. How interesting.
Well, we got the menu right in front of you, and just let me know what y'all want.
Oh, look at this. I have to have the cream between cookies, but I'm going to take a close look at those chocolate chips before I eat them.
Okay.
That's what I'm having. Eustace, you need a snack. You've worked hard today.
Yes, make that 2 cookies. They're the cream between.
Okay, we can do that.
Eustace just started his job not an hour or 2
I heard
ago.
that from Mr. Percy.
It's exciting, Dexter. The little uniform and everything. Look at all these toppings. There's so many different things. You could offer to roll the edge of the cookies and the toppings. Yeah, the cookies available with the iced cream, and I can crunch up some of these toffee bits right here, and I can roll the edge of the cookie and toffee if you like. You have to come up with some special ones for holiday events and stuff.
Okay, let's see. I got those ready. Okay, who's paying first? Are you paying together?
I'll pay for both of us.
Alrighty.
Eustace.
Oh, it's so sweet. I mean, he's the working man.
He is. Oh.
I made sure that these had some mini chips.
Thank you. I knew you were looking. I could tell.
And then I'll give her... Don't worry, I'll give Miss Elvina hers.
Don't take mine, Eustace. It's unfair.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. And let me get this to you.
Oh.
There we go. So yeah, you can see they do have mini chips.
Look at that. Thank you. I don't know if you could hear me, but I said you could offer to roll the edge of the little frozen cookies in some of these toppings you have.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's crazy because if you ever watch Miss Dot, she makes them from scratch. She'll make it right in front of you. Yes.
Oh, the smell when they're made from scratch like that.
No, see,
The scent of fresh baked cookies.
she hasn't trained me on any of it yet because it's only my second day, but I watched her do it and it is genuinely such a treat.
Exciting. Did you have any special flavors planned for holiday events or anything?
So they actually have a lineup for every season. So there's a fall lineup, a summer lineup, a winter lineup, and they're gonna have obviously like the spring lineup and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's so cute because they're gonna be changing up their menu for every season.
Did you know something, Dexton? I used to live in a town, and I feel like if I spoke at about a fourth of my voice, it was nice and polite and not too loud for everyone. But here, when you speak at about a fourth of your voice, some people have a hard time hearing you if they're not really close to you. So I talk.
You know what? Mine is halfway.
Ooh, okay. I speak at about half of my voice. I had a hard time hearing you at the toppings for some reason, but it could just be my
You know
ears.
what? A lot of people said they're having a hard time hearing me, and I wonder...
It could be the counter.
Well, it's not even just that. Like, outside, people are having a hard time hearing me. Are you hearing me from, like, over here?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
See, I think it was just my throat.
Oh, all right.
It's getting a little hoarse, so I'm petering out.
I just get nervous. I used to live in a town where if you talked at about half of your voice, it was so loud for people.
You know, don't worry, I know it. I always keep it halfway here, so it's not too much. Trying to do like an indoor voice and whatnot.
It is a beautiful location. I see what you mean, that it could have a little bit more of an ice cream touch to it.
So they want to have like a straight desk rather than this one. It's not even like lined up to the wall or anything. And then they want to do some wallpaper that is more fitting. And then a little bit less fancy and a little bit more fun.
That's right.
So yeah, they're probably gonna be doing renovations in a few months from now. It won't be anytime soon, sadly. But yeah, no, you know what? I've been talking to a lot of the folk in Saint Denis. Most of them have never been in here, which is crazy. I guess they haven't really been open too much. This creamery, they don't really open up too much. So hopefully, I'll be around for a little bit each day to open up.
Oh yes. Well, people will get used to it after a while if they know what's here.
Yeah, and you know, like in another book, like I always dream about how, like owning my own parlor.
Yes,
and so like, you know, I got all that going on, but I still, like, those are lovely dreams. And then I like being here just to share my ice cream dream.
We already mentioned people on the tram today when there's a little stop not too far from here. We mentioned that there was an ice cream store here and it was open because some people that had boarded the tram had ice creams in their hand and they said it was open today.
Yes, it is. You know, a lot, because apparently they just don't open up too much, which is such a shame. But luckily they hired me, so I'll be around just to open up and sell ice cream.
That's right.
You'll probably make a fortune in the evening hours. There's like no one here.
See, that's the problem. Although, like Miss Dot, she's always around. Like she's around very often, the owner, but she's never like selling. Or when she is, she's at Rhodes.
Well, Now they have you, though?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write that. The cream betweens are 10 each, so that's $10 more. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Is there a restroom that I can use?
Unfortunately, not here.
Mm.
But,
You're allowed to think about it, though, Eustace, if you want to.
yeah. I know, shoot, no, the Bastille was burned down.
I'll be back. I'll find one over at the train station. Just use that one.
Yeah, I'm sure they got some. But yeah,
Is
no,
it-
the Bastille was burned down. I was talking to Miss Pesky about it. It was